In today's evolving landscape, technological advancement are reshaping the way we work and live. With 90% of business operations relying on software, the digital world and industrial revolution have sparked a significant surge in the demand for software developers. The need for software developers is expected to rise to 1.2 million by 2026, creating high demand in every industry. Companies are offering attractive salaries for skilled developers. Hello folks, it's Lar for it, and I'm so excited to have you here. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to it to stay updated with my latest videos. If you find this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your support means a lot to me. Without further ado, let's get started. Many people begin their journey in coding by diving straight into a popular programming language without a clear direction. This could involve taking an online coding course, following a tutorial project, or purchasing a book on a specific topic. However, it's uncommon for aspiring developers to start with a structured roadmap. A comprehensive overview of the coding landscape that highlights essential programming concepts, languages, and tools utilized by a majority of developers on a daily basis. When we start learning to code, we usually think about which language to pick. There are many languages out there, but some of them like Python, Java, JavaScript, PHP, and C# are especially popular and important for building new technologies. There isn't one best programming language to learn. Each has its own pros and cons, and some are better suited for certain tasks than others. So let's talk about these languages. Python tops our list as one of the most widely used and versatile programming languages. Known for its simplicity and adaptability, Python has surged in popularity within the modern tech industry, trailing closely behind JavaScript. Its applications span from web development to data analytics. The key advantage of Python lies in its user-friendly nature, facilitating easy development. Furthermore, opting for Python opens doors to a myriad of career opportunities across various sectors, including video game development, animation, and scientific computation. On average, Python developers command an annual salary exceeding to $111,000. Then another one we have Java. Java stands out as another versatile language renowned for its ease of learning, embracing the right ones run anywhere, or for short we can say WORA principle. Java offers compatibility across multiple platforms. Being open source further contributes to its widespread adoption. The demand for Java programming remains high, with thousands of applications, softwares, and development tools. Leveraging its capabilities, its greatest advantage lies in the vast array of applications it supports, enhancing the development process. Java finds extensive usage in website creation, powering platforms like Amazon, YouTube, and Google. On average, Java developers command an annual salary exceeding to $106,000. And JavaScript rounds out our list, playing a crucial role in the secure development of applications. As versatility shines and fostering innovation across various technologies, including gaming, animation, and rendering. JavaScript compatibility with all browsers enhances its appeal, making it a preferred choice for developers. On average, JavaScript developers earn an annual salary exceeding to $106,000. Learning to program is undoubtedly a challenging endeavor. However, with perseverance and a determined mindset, virtually anyone can acquire coding skills. Before embarking on this journey, it's essential to formulate a plan and comprehend the commitment required. Allocate dedicated time for studying and practicing. If your schedule is already full, it might be prudent to wait until you have sufficient free time. Outline below are the steps that will guide you from being a complete novice to a proficient junior programmer. While there is ongoing doubt about the best programming language for beginners, but grasping fundamental concept is paramount regardless of the language chosen. These core principles serve as the bedrock for mastering a language. Remember, your journey as a programmer extends from far beyond your initial language choice. Continuous learning is key as new language and technologies emerge. In this video, I will delve into some of the fundamental coding concepts essential for every aspiring programmer to understand. Let's start our journey with the concepts of variable. You may recall the term variable from high school algebra class. However, fear not, there is no need to delve into solving line of equation here. That's where computers excel far beyond humans. In programming, variables serve as a fundamental element presented in every programming language. They act as a container for storing information that can be utilized later in the code. Consider the ubiquitous email sign-up box found on nearly every website. When you input your email address, it gets stored within a variable, often named something like email address. The programmer can then access and manipulate these stored email address as needed. This process enables marketer to send personalized email messages tailored to individual recipient. Have you ever received an email with a greeting like "Hi, first name"? Yes. Behind the scenes, this personalized touch is achieved through the use of variables. These variables, such as first name or another designed for holding names, hold specific values that are extracted and inserted into predefined template. This process demonstrates the functionality of variable in action. They serve as a placeholder for dynamic content, enabling customization for personalization and various context. Next up, let's explore data structure. Data structure serves as an organized collection of data, facilitating efficient manipulation of vast amount of information. In a context mentioned earlier, instead of creating individual variables for each email address, they can be collectively stored within a list under the variable called email addresses or something else. S or nothing that a list represents just one type of data structure. Among many beyond lists, there exist various other types of data structure, including trees, arrays, tables, graphs, queues, heaps, and structs. While I won't delve into each of them here, I aim to explore them in detail in future videos. Moving on, let's discuss control structure. Control structure play a pivotal role in governing the flow of a program. Essentially, these commands dedicate how a program navigates through its various instructions. They enable a computer to analyze variables and make decisions based on predefined conditions, thereby determining the subsequent action to be taken. Initially, a computer typically executes commands in a sequential manner. However, when encountering specific condition or criteria, control structure provides the means for branching off into alternative pathways or executing certain commands repeatedly. As previously mentioned, another essential aspect of programming is syntax, akin to grammar in natural languages. Similar to how natural languages have rules governing their structure, computer languages also possess syntax. The set of rules define the structure and composition of the language. This syntax delineates precisely which word and symbol must be used when writing code, given that computers lack the ability to interpret ambiguity. Programmers must adhere to these rules meticulously. It's not uncommon for programmers to encounter frustration when their code fails to execute correctly, only to discover minor syntax errors such as missing a semicolon or mismatching braces. Thus, attention to detail and precision and adhering to syntax rules are imperative in coding. Lastly, let's explore tools in the realm of programming. Tools play a crucial role in simplifying the programming process by providing various functionalities to enhance productivity. One such tool is an integrated development environment, or simply with short we can say IDE, a software program designed to streamline coding tasks. IDEs offer features such as syntax error checking, file organization, and coding auto-completion, significantly reducing the time and effort required for development. By leveraging these tools, programmers can accelerate their workflow and focus more on writing high-quality code. Given that these concepts serve as fundamental pillars applicable across various programming languages, there exists a plethora of resources available for learning them. The key lies in grasping these fundamental concepts as they form the backbone of programming knowledge. As you delve into learning a specific programming language, you'll naturally encounter how these concepts are implemented and handled within that language's syntax and structure. Once you understand the basics of programming, choose a language that fits your needs. Start by mastering the basics of the chosen language. You don't need to learn everything at once. Begin with the basics, practice with real projects, and then explore more advanced features as you become more skilled. While reading or watching tutorials is helpful, the most effective way to learn programming is by working on real projects. Tutorials can teach you concepts, but they lack the management of your projects. When you work on something you are interested in, you will discover gaps in your knowledge more quickly. Unlike tutorials that provide solutions in advance, real projects require problem-solving skills, helping you learn more effectively. Working on projects helps you learn from mistakes. Just hearing about a concept or following a tutorial isn't enough to fully understand it. If you are unsure what project to start with, don't worry. We will discuss that later in the video. To begin, consider your interest. Whether it's gaming, crafting, or anything else, you can create coding projects related to your hobby. For example, a chess game or a calculator app are great starting points. You can find more ideas online and improve your skills by working on your projects. Start with simple projects rather than complex one. For instance, instead of attempting to create a game like Call of Duty, begin with something basic like an electronic version of LIM. A static proposal website is another simple option that can evolve as you learn more. Think about daily challenges you face or repetitive tasks you do. Create projects to solve these problems or automate these tasks for you. Additionally, consider brainstorming solutions for common complaints within your company or organization. Real-world problem solving enhance your portfolio. If you are in need of inspiration, here are some beginner-level project ideas that I can provide. You can create a countdown calendar for an upcoming event, a web scraper to gather public data from a website, or an app for calculating pizza orders based on your friends' toppings, or a JavaScript slideshow, a Twitter bot that tweets lines from your favorite movie daily, a recipe app, and more. These beginner projects are perfect for starting out. High-level language provide abstraction, meaning you don't need to grasp every detail of hardware and network connection. While you may not dive into computer architecture immediately, understanding computer systems enhances your programming skills. Now, let's discuss the component of a computer system. Firstly, we have input units. These include devices that send data and control signals to your computer, such as a mouse, keyboard, memory sticks, microphone, camera, and so on and so forth. Your programs are also a type of inputs. And next, we have storage units. These units store all your data and instructions, including intermediate results for later access. The primary storage, known as RAM, or random access memory, holds executable memory. Secondary storage refers to permanent memory on the computer. And then we have the ALU, or arithmetic and logic unit. The arithmetic and logic unit, or ALU, handles all the calculation your computer needs to perform. When a calculation is needed, the control unit moves data from the storage unit to the ALU. After the calculation is done, the results are sent back to the storage unit, completing the operation is done. And then we have the control unit, which includes the CPU, Central Processing Unit, and ALU. This unit acts as the decision-making center, controlling all other functions on the computer. Lastly, we have the output units. These units convert request information into readable format or human readable format. Common examples include monitors and printers. These are the main components of computer system, but you can explore further if you are interested in learning more about computer system. Once you grasp the basics of computer architecture, it's beneficial to understand network architecture and how everything connects. Network architecture involves the flow of data between computers. It includes several building blocks like hardware, transmission media, protocols, and topologies. So let's begin with hardware. Hardware refers to the typical physical equipment that comprise the network. This includes devices used by users as well as routers, servers, and gateways. And next we have transmission media. This connection can be either wired or wireless. Wired transmission media include cable such as coaxial and fiber optic. Wireless transmission media include signals like radio and microwave. And next up we have protocols. Protocols are rules and models that dictate how data is transferred between devices. They act as a common language, enabling different devices to communicate effectively. We won't delve into all the details here. I encourage you to explore and learn more about these concepts. The command line on your computer allows you to input commands using your keyboard instead of using the graphical interface with a mouse or finger. Using the command line helps you understand exactly what's happening on your computer when you interact with the graphical interface. You can use the command line to perform tasks like shutting down your computer on a specific time, listing all programs, executing programs, and manipulating files. Although the command line may be more complicated or challenging to use compared to the graphical interface, learning it offers several benefits: faster management of your operating system, the ability to create scripts that automate common tasks, simplified troubleshooting, especially for the network issues, greater control over your application or operating system. Once you are master of these basics, your journey becomes more challenging. This is because there are fewer resources available for intermediate and advanced programmers compared to beginners. As you improve, challenge yourself with projects that push your limits. Additionally, broaden your knowledge to continue leveling up. The tech industry is always changing. As a software developer, you need to keep learning new skills regularly. A survey by Gartner found that 1/3 of the skills listed in job posting from 2017 are already updated. In programming, staying ahead means continually learning and adapting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is it for today. If you have any further question, go ahead and drop it in the comment section below. I would like to answer them as soon as possible. And before I go, I would like to remind you, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more if you want to never miss our updates in the future. Thank you for watching. May Allah bless on you. See you in the next video.